When somebody is sending you paperwork or somebody may be stalking you because they know you started a business, that registered agent address is in a whole nother place. You don't want nothing tied to you personally at all when it comes to your business.
Wine, Wealth, and Dreams TV. I needed a birthday shot, y'all. Sorry, hold on. Whew. I'm woke now.
This video is going to be a continuation of my last video about 10 things you should do before starting your trucking business, dispatch business, any business for that reason in 2022. We are trying to have legit businesses in 2022. We trying to make sure all our T's is crossed and all our I's is dotted. Real talk. So I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. It's the day before my birthday. If you're watching this, today is Sunday, January 23rd. My birthday is tomorrow, January 24th. Okay, damn. I ain't putting no makeup on for this video. I'm tired. I'm tired. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing is, well, not the first. Let me rewind this back, okay? I thought that the video that I made was okay, but then I got an email and the person wanted to get more clarification on certain things that they may not have been quite sure of. So I'm here to clarify some things from the last video. Next week, we are going to get into the meat and potatoes of looking at load boards and finding carriers. We are shit. So anyway, don't worry about this face, okay? It's just makeup free right now. So this is what we gonna do. So okay, let's go. First thing is first. So on my screen, and all of these are my screenshots from my phone that I recorded. On my screen, you should see that there are the Facebook groups. The Facebook groups, you can join them, ask questions, get insight, look at what other people are asking. There's a lot of new people in this industry and asking questions because they want to be successful. So I advise you to get in these Facebook groups. Damn, okay, Facebook groups. So what I have here on the screen, just to name a few, Freight Brokers Dispatching Trucking Group, Freight Dispatching 411 is a really good one. Dispatch Service, Independent Dispatcher, Owner Operators, Freight Dispatch Group 101 for beginners, Freight Dispatch and Training Guide 101. All of these are really good groups. The Freight Dispatching 411 is very active, very, very active on a daily basis. That's that for the Facebook groups. Next is your business plan. Liveplan.com, you can see it here. It's very interactive. If you are wanting to have your business plan on the computer, it asks you the mandatory and appropriate questions for your business plan. I also decided to link this young lady, Launch to Wealth, and I'll let you take a look here.
Girl, because you gotta get those coins. I know, girl, you've got this good business idea. You think it's gonna do great. You're gonna get all these coins. You're gonna have all these customers. It's gonna be good, but you don't have a plan. And if you don't have a plan, the truth is you're gonna be moving aimlessly. And we don't want that. We don't want that, okay? Your business is gonna be great, but we have to plan for it to be great. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to create a one-page business plan using the business canvas models.
You can see the basis of the video, and the reason why I put it up here, well, she gives out great information anyway. But the basis of the video is one page. And a lot of us get kind of scared away from a business plan because we're like, oh, that's too many pages. I don't know about that. But one page, that's all you need, just one page. And this is just like your follow through from beginning to middle to end. Next, business name. Now I had mentioned Uspto.gov. That website can be a little tricky. So I decided to do another search and go to the Secretary of State website. And from there, you can go ahead and search the name that you are ready to pick for your business. And you can see that here as well. Another tip is, now you don't have to necessarily have it in your entity name. So say for instance, you decide to do Sunset Trucking and Logistics LLC. That can be on your paperwork. But as far as your website and logos, banners, you should probably put something like Sunset Dispatching Services. When they come to your page, it's about dispatching services. And that way you are the one selected when they click on your page. We had talked about in the last video about online presence. Your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, your TikTok. Forgive me if I'm forgetting anything as far as socials. Your business page on Facebook is most important because that's going to have your phone number, your address, your business hours, your email. So that is number one when you're building your social presence. So definitely the Facebook page, the Facebook business page, separate from your personal business page. All right. Next, when we also talk about the online presence, a lot of people are wondering, well, where can I go to get a logo? Now with me, what I did was, because the logo will probably change, but I wanted something at least to have on my paperwork, on my website, and on my socials. So I went to Fiverr, Fiverr.com, people that did jobs for $5 and up. So anything, it started at $5, but now they go up to $35, $150, whatever. The logo that I have only costed me $10. And I'm going to keep that logo until I decide I want to do something else, or I want to venture out into other realms of the whole trucking industry. But it was a good price. The person did a great job. I mean, a very great job. And if you can see right here, there are so many people to choose from, and their star ratings, and it's just a great website if you've never heard of it. Banners, websites, voiceovers, commercials, editing, what else? Paperwork, grant writing. It's so much on there that you can contract out, and not even contract, but you can freelance out for your business, because I don't know how to draw. That is not my strong point. I'm gonna leave it there. Your business entity. So, you can go onto your Secretary of State website, no matter what state it is. I chose California. Even though I'm in North Carolina, I chose California. As you can see, if you go to Secretary of State, if you go to Google and you go to Secretary of State, CA for California, it brings up their Secretary of State search. Then you click on that and you go and you see the Secretary of State website for business. From there, you can see LLC formation. And a lot of us, even though I said in the other video, you know, there's other formalities when you're ready to do your business, start your business. But a lot of times, we're all gonna probably end up being an LLC. So LLC is up here. It gives you LLC formation, and it walks you through how to form your LLC and the paperwork that you need for your LLC. Next up is Irs.Gov. Irs.Gov right here is where you're going to get your business EIN number, okay? So you're not going to get your EIN number from Secretary of State. You're just filing your business forms. You're going to get your EIN number because that is your tax ID with the government from Irs.Gov. And right here you can see where I did the screenshot of going through the process up until where it says apply now for your EIN. Now, in North Carolina, what I've noticed when I apply for my EIN for this business as well as my real estate business, even though I went through Zen Business for my whole formality of my LLC, go on their website between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. to get your EIN. If you're doing it late night, like right now, I'm recording it like almost 10 o'clock at night, it's saying that the website is not available. So, and this can only just be North Carolina. It doesn't have to be Georgia, California, Alabama, Mississippi, Arizona. You get the gist, right? Go on there between 8 and 5, and you'll probably get a better chance of getting an EIN number that same day. See, I got the EIN number that same day when I did it between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Sorry, Lord, I'm looking at my face and it's just like hormonal acne. We're just gonna leave that where it is. It's a whole battle in itself, sorry. Virtual mailbox. I use physicaladdress.com for my virtual mailbox. So what it is a mailbox that's not a P.O. box, and it's looked at as a actual business, a place of business, instead of having it as a P.O. box. The steps that I had to do when you sign up, it asks you for the different plans. If you want to do, you know, month to month, if you want to do a year, things like that. And then from there, they'll approve you once you pay. And then they'll send you a document that you have to go get notarized saying that you are this person and you are the person that wants to have this mailbox. Once you get that notarized, you send it back to physicaladdress.com. They'll set you up. You have to do that before you receive any type of mail. So, and the good thing about a physical address or a virtual address, you can have it anywhere. Anywhere. I picked mine in Georgia, even though I'm in North Carolina. I probably could have had it in Vegas because one day I do plan to move to Vegas. But it's good to have. I did not put the phone number, but like I said in the last video, you can have a Google phone number, but it's also good to go to Google and type in forwarded 188 number. And that'll give you a phone number where you may have a receptionist that answers, and then any calls to you will go to you. Also too, which I didn't mention in the website section that I just mentioned, if you could have, how do I want to put this? If you could have a professional email, so not a Gmail, not an Outlook, not a Live, not a Yahoo. If you could have Sunset Dispatch and Services, or say your name is Trisha at Sunset Dispatch and Services, or loads at dispatchandservices.com, it makes it look way more professional instead of having a Gmail. Now you could always use a Gmail if you know you want to give it out to your, I don't know, your drivers, because you're more on a personal level with them. But as far as like brokers, people who are contacting you for contracts, I would say just do the Trisha at sunsetdispatchservices.com. It looks professional. Also too, with a virtual mailbox, if you can get a virtual mailbox with a registered agent. I didn't mention this in the last video, but when you actually file your LLC, they're going to ask you about a registered agent. And a registered agent is somebody that receives your mail. If you get served, they receive that mail. A good thing about physicaladdress.com, they have a registered agent on site. So that registered agent is also with your plan of your virtual mailbox. So if you want to be your own registered agent, I don't recommend it, because when people look you up, your registered agent address comes up. And remember, we talked about having a separate address from your actual home address. So when somebody is sending you paperwork, or somebody may be stalking you because they know you started a business, that registered agent address is in a whole nother place. You don't want nothing tied to you personally at all when it comes to your business. Lastly, if you look over here, I did a Google search of online bank accounts. Online bank accounts is the new thing right now. A lot of us is like, well, I don't know, I'd rather be able to go on the 1st and go get my money, and on the 15th and go get my money. It's okay, I get it. But some of us, if we're internet bound, then let's do the account on the internet. And what I've noticed is with the internet accounts, I can, of course, it'll have a routing number and your account number if you want to easily transfer it from your personal account. If you need money from your personal account to go on your business account, you can do it that way. The same thing is the same thing with an online account, or if you have an actual physical bank that you go to. It's up to you what your options are. So like here on NerdWallet, it just gave me the best ones from 2021. And then also, as a memory note, there are Black-owned banks too that you can look up. So also do your search on Google. And if you want to, work with Black business, which I would love to do that, go ahead and Google Black-owned banks as well. So that's all I got. Go ahead and please like this video so it can get into the YouTube algorithm. Share it with whoever you care. And subscribe to this channel so I can keep bringing you this content. Like I said before, I am going to be making a video within the week about your important paperwork that you're going to need, because that's what we're moving into, because now we're moving into finding carriers, okay? Other than that, it's my birthday tomorrow, and I'm tired as hell. But I love y'all, and I hope to see more of y'all here. Bye.